Welcome back, guys, to my FPL channel. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button down below. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers pretty quick, so please hit the subscribe button down below. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video to your friends. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how my team did last week, how my team is looking for this upcoming week in a few days, and just like my thoughts in general of players that I think you should bring in or you should consider to bring in. So without further ado, let's get to it. Last week I had a final point of 57, which was kind of annoying because the average was 55. So I kind of had, I'm not gonna lie, I had a bad week. Well, honestly, like it was just honestly just a weird week in general because Trent Alexander-Arnold missed out. Digney had -1. Bamford got hurt. It was honestly just a weird week, to be honest. But I'm gonna start with my goalkeeper Sanchez with 1 point, which was kind of annoying. I mean, he has Crystal Palace next, so he's probably obviously gonna play for me. But yeah, I mean, they played Leicester City, so I guess that kind of makes sense why you have 1 point, if that makes sense. And like I noticed that like because Brighton's defense are like good, Sanchez doesn't get a lot of like save points. You know what I mean? Of like, for example, like Melee for Leeds, he gets a lot of like save points because their defense are not that good, and people like tend to shoot like from outside the box. If that makes sense. But yeah, he had 1 point, which is kind of frustrating. But like I said, it's a goalkeeper. I'm not going to change my goalkeeper, to be honest. The next person I'm going to be talking about is Livramento. So Livramento basically came off the bench for Trent because I think Trent's ill. He got ill, so like he couldn't start, and so he kind of came clutch with 5 points, clean sheet against Manchester City. Who would believe that? It definitely came in clutch for me. I'm really happy for that. Trent looks to be okay, so hopefully he's gonna play this week. Shaw had 2 points. Like there's a lot of players on this team that I'm just frustrated by. I think Shaw should be doing way better than he does. You know what I mean? He played against West Ham last week. He was good, but like Manchester United kept conceding. Their defense is not that good. At least not yet. It's not that good at the moment. And why I kept Shaw is because I feel like Ronaldo is gonna score some headers, and I think Shaw is gonna be the one that crosses because obviously Wan-Bissaka cannot really, you know what I mean, can't really cross like that. But 2 points, which is annoying and definitely frustrating. But he has let me see, Villa, Everton next, so he's definitely still gonna be my team for sure. The next person that is really annoying me is Digney. Remember I said last week that Digney was really annoying me, and I wanted to take him out, but he had Villa, so I didn't think he was gonna concede 3 goals. Like that's just annoying, and also because he had an own goal. Like, what are the odds, bro? It was just annoying in general, like totally annoying. He's kind of annoying me because he has so much potential to have a lot of points, but he doesn't. My captain last week was Salah. Yeah, 12 points, so 24, so 12 times to 24. What else say about Salah? A goal, an assist. Perfect captain option for last week. That was probably my only good decision last week, to be honest. So I actually had Rafinha, and Rafinha scored, which gave me like 8 points, and it was Bamford assist. But I felt like in that game he could have had like at least 2 or 3 goals. Like I don't understand how they missed so many chances, but Rafinha could have definitely had a way better game. And he also like got taken out early, which is kind of disturbing. But I'm gonna talk about that when I get to my team for next week. So yeah, he scored bonus points. That's good. That was Trincao. So the thing about Trincao is like I brought him. Obviously, you know I brought him in like as a punt because he's like really low owned, and so if he scored or something, my rank will really go up. It's only 1% owned, right? And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not totally happy with my decision of bringing Trincao in because it's like since I brought Trincao in, Wolves have just not been good. Like they've not been as good as they were like for the first 3 weeks, which is kind of disturbing. But they still have really good fixtures, so he's definitely still gonna be my team. I'm just hoping he scores. So Jota, oh my god, bro, Jota, bro, Jota is one of the most frustrating players ever. Jota missed like 2 tap-ins in the last game, bro, against Crystal Palace. Like, bro, like, it's so annoying. It's so because he's honestly he's only 20% on. Like, he could have had 2 goals, like easily. It's so annoying because he's such a good player, gets in really, really good positions, but I just don't know what's wrong with him right now. And it's kind of annoying because he had good fixtures and his fixtures are kind of the run and kind of coming to him because he has Man City, Man U. Well, so yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I'm gonna keep him, and also because Firmino is coming back soon, so yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to keep starting, especially when he's like missing those chances. So Patrick Bamford an assist, and then he got hurt during the week. So I don't know. I think he's definitely gonna be one of the players I'm gonna transfer out this week for sure. But one assist, it's kind of annoying because I think he has more potential to get a lot of points, right? But it's what it is, to be honest. Ronaldo had 6 points. He had one goal. So one of my concerns about Ronaldo is that like, and this is why I probably will not captain him this week, is because when Ronaldo scores, he doesn't have bonus points because he doesn't do like any other thing. He's just, I don't mean this as disrespect, but like he's really just standing there and waiting for opportunities to create it. You know what I mean? He doesn't create enough chances. He doesn't have enough tackles. He doesn't have enough of all of that. Like for like Bruno, like you know what I mean. Bruno has a lot of things that gives him bonus points when he scores. Ronaldo just scores, right? So it's kind of difficult for him to get on the bonus point. Except he scores like 2 goals or hat trick or 2 goals and 1 assist or 1 goal 1 assist, something like that. You know what I mean? That is one of the reasons why I probably will not captain him this week. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. But I mean, he had a goal, so you can't complain. Jimenez had 2 points. Like Jimenez, actually, obviously, I like him a lot, and it's kind of sad that he had that injury, but he needs to get back to speed. He really needs to get back to speed. It's annoying, bro. I need you to score, bro. Please score for me. Hopefully, this week is gonna be the week. All right. So yeah, that's how my team was looking last week. My rank right now is 280K. Not the worst. It's not the best. We're just chilling right now. Hopefully, it's gonna get better. Let's see how we're gonna make our team better for this coming week. Okay, so I have Sanchez in goal, of course, against Crystal Palace. I mean, Crystal Palace have been looking good recently, but Brighton defense is pretty good, and like I just wouldn't transfer him like out when he has Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? So I could actually play Foster because Foster played last week. You see here, he had 3 points. He played last week against Norwich, and in his YouTube video, he kind of said something about how the other goalkeeper Butchman is like a good goalkeeper and he's gonna have a good future. So I don't know if that means that he's gonna like keep on starting, right? But honestly, I wouldn't put my money on it. And to be fair, I kind of trust Brighton's defense more than Foster's defense. But the thing about Foster is because he plays for Watford, he gets a lot of save points, right? Because they take a lot when you play teams that like they don't have the best defense, right? Teams tend to take a lot of outside shots, which gives keeper like saves, and that gives them points, right? But there's no doubt I'm going to play Sanchez this week on trials, and I don't know it's coming to play this week. Brentford away. I think he recovered from his illness, so he's obviously going to start. Obviously, if he's fit, he's going to start for sure. Trent's going nowhere, my team. I think to the end of the season, except he just has like a bad form. At Liverpool just became bad. Trent is going nowhere, my team, nowhere. So Trent is definitely gonna stay, of course, against Brentford away. I mean, Brentford have been really good, right? I love the manager. He's really funny. They have a good system of playing. It's all good, but I think Liverpool can open anybody up, so I wouldn't be too like worried about it. So Shaw at home to Villa. Please, Shaw, like I need you to return, please, okay? So like I really need Shaw to return. He's not lived up to expectations, and this might be the game. You know what I mean? Let's just hope on it. I have Digne against Norwich, bro. This bro is flagged. He has 75% chance of playing. I feel like he's probably gonna play. I've not heard the press conference for Everton yet, but I feel like he's most probably gonna play. But I think he picked up a calf injury when he was playing the FA Cup. I honestly would have transferred him out, to be honest. Like I really would have transferred him out. But he plays Norwich at home. Like Norwich. Like Norwich are the worst team in the league, so I cannot take him out before that game. You know what I mean? And also because I have a lot more things to take care of on my team because as you can see, I transferred out Bamford for Antonio, which I'm going to talk about later. But yeah, I had more urgent things to take on my team. For example, like Rafinha he has a 50% chance of playing, right? He has a hip injury. So there's a big chance he might not play. So I'll probably take Rafinha out before I take out Digne. And he's playing Norwich, so I'm obviously gonna leave him. But I'm really hoping he has a good game. So Jota, Brentford, we already talked about it when I was talking about trends because Brentford, good defense. I still think Liverpool can open them up. I think if Jota starts, hopefully he will be able to convert a couple of his chances. So Rafinha at home to West Ham is a bit of a tricky one because um Rafinha has 50% chance of playing because of a hip injury, and it's kind of annoying because like I want to keep him because look at these fixtures. They have West Ham, Watford, Southampton, Wolves, Norwich. That's really good fixtures, and like I kind of want him for that. And honestly, except I'm 100% sure that he's not gonna play, I'm not gonna transfer him out, right? Because they're obviously gonna play for me if he starts or like if he plays at all. And if not, I'm just gonna arrange my bench in a way that like someone's gonna come off. So of course Salah away to Brentford. I honestly initially had my captain armband on Salah, but I put in Antonio right now, which I'm not sure about what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna talk about that in a bit. So same thing, Salah away to Brentford. Salah for me is kind of fixture proof. Okay, to be fair, there's no player that's fixture proof, right? For example, Man City play Chelsea and Liverpool in the next two game weeks, right? De Bruyne might score in both of them, right? But you cannot say De Bruyne is fixture proof because even Messi is not fixture proof to be honest. But obviously, there's some players that are just really good, right? That it doesn't really matter, but you can't tell me it's not easier to score against Norwich than against like Man City. You know what I mean? So I think players are there's no player that's not fixture proof, right? They might still perform, but they're not fixture proof. So Salah, I was gonna say he's fixture proof, but he's not fixture proof. But my point is like he can score against the hardest opponents, and as good as Brentford is, they're not like one of the best teams in the league. So he definitely can score a couple goals. Trincao, I've said the same thing again. He's playing Southampton. I'm really hoping he scores. He's been looking good, but like he's been playing a little bit deeper, and I want him more in the box, more creating chances, more shooting. And I'm really, really hoping he doesn't get dropped because he's been coming out like in the 60th minute and stuff for pull ends, which is kind of annoying. So annoying, so frustrating. So I'm hoping he scores so he can like the coach can see he's a really good player and keep him on the pitch. And obviously same for Jimenez, of course. He's the striker. I don't know how he hasn't scored yet. I think he's gonna get his goal sooner rather than later. I promise. He's definitely gonna get his goal sooner rather than later. So obviously he's gonna be on my team. And Antonio is playing Leeds away. So Leeds away is I feel like it's a very good fixture. You know why? Because Alioski's gone, right? So they don't have enough defenders, right? Because Lorenzo got hurt, Coach got hurt. They lost the defender Streak because he had a red card for the challenge on Harvey Elliott last week, so he's out too. Ailing is injured, right? Ailing is injured, so they don't have enough defenders, right? And Antonio against a depleted defense. Leeds defense were not the best anyways because they play attacking football. Now that the defense is even depleted, I think Antonio can do really good, and that's why I have my captain armband on him right now. Antonio, of course, I brought him in back after his red card. Hopefully, he can get me the goals like he does. All right. So we have Ronaldo at home to Villa, which is a good fixture. Of course, he's gonna play, right? Um, Let me arrange my bench. So for my bench, I kind of want Livramento first because Livramento is a right. He plays like as a right back, and he gets more attacking positions than Bissouma. Bissouma plays as like a defensive midfielder, right? And it's kind of hard to get points when you're a defensive midfielder. So I'm gonna save this right now. And so now let's talk about the captaincy, right? So I only had three players in my mind to captain this week: Salah, Antonio, or Ronaldo. Okay, so let's talk about Ronaldo. I'm not gonna captain Ronaldo because, like I said, if he doesn't score a goal, he doesn't really get like points of creating chances and stuff like that or working for the team. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like score or bust, if that makes sense. Which is like I can't do that. You know what I mean? And so I'm not gonna captain him. I'm pretty sure, except something changes, I'm not gonna captain him. However, like the reason I might captain him is because he plays at home, right? I like home fixtures. They're better for players because most players play better at home, right? But I'm most probably not gonna end up captaining him. So about Salah, right? I would captain Salah. Obviously, Salah's like I love Salah. Everyone knows I love Salah. I think there's a big chance in my score because I think Brentford are good, but they're not that good that like Salah's not gonna get his chances. You know what I mean? He might not put them away, which I doubt he won't, but Salah's gonna get his chances. So hopefully, he can score. But right now, my captain on Antonio, right? Like I said, Leeds defense is depleted. Like they have nothing at the back. They're flat at the back. They have nothing at the back. So Antonio, really strong, really good striker against that defense. I think it's gonna be a good day for him. I think he's gonna look at that defense and be like, like you know what I mean. So and he's another thing. He's rested because he had a red card, so he's rested. He also didn't play in FA Cup this week, but he's fully fit, ready to go, right? So that's why I have my captain armband. It might change to Salah, but it's be one of the other, right? And if you think you want to go for Salah, you can't go in with Salah. You know what I mean? But personally, I think I'm gonna go in with Antonio. Also because I want to be a little bit different this week. And so yeah, I'm gonna go with Antonio. But Salah is the other option. I think that's really great. Okay, so let me just give you an insight of like things I'm looking to do in the nearest future. So I'm actually thinking about bringing in my wild, like using my wild card in like game week 7 or game week 8. Right now, I'm leaning more into game week 8 because I want to get rid of Ronaldo for Lukaku, and obviously the wild card. So there's gonna be a lot of players I'm gonna change, and also because there's a whole fixture swing. Like the fixtures, the teams that have good fixtures are gonna have bad fixtures, and the one that had bad fixtures are gonna have good fixtures. Like Chelsea have really good fixtures. So I want like 3 Chelsea players. Man City have decent fixtures after like a little bit. So I might want some of their players. And like yeah, there's some teams that just their fixtures get better. And so I might want so I'm definitely considering using a wild card in game week 7 or game week 8. But when we get to that bridge, we're gonna cross it. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Thank you for listening to me today again. Please and please and please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. Please subscribe. Share to your friends. Like this video. Please comment in the comment section whatever you're thinking. Who you captaining this week? The transfers you made. Just anything. Just I'm gonna be in the comment section trying to reply to your comments and stuff. So yeah, please subscribe and thank you for listening to me today and have a good day. Peace.